Skip the main content. Interview Alexandre Lacazette is back in full training again and nearing a first-team return, but why does the boss often take him off in the second half of games? Arsene Wenger sat down with us to discuss the use of stats to determine players' physical conditions, and revealed how he manages the France international. We know the players' physical qualities and who we expect to drop in the second half or not, the boss told the Arsenal magazine. Nobody's tired enough at halftime to be substituted for that, but in the second half you'll see that sometimes this player will drop in the last 20 minutes. We have a fatigue factor coming in at different levels for everybody, and we know the players who drop more in the second half than others. Some remain completely consistent and some even push upwards in the second half. There are players who drop up to 15% in the second half, so you have to consider that in your substitutions. Even if you do make substitutions, you always try to keep one free because you know this guy could need to be substituted as well, so you need to keep a place for him. I must say that Lacazette plays in a position where you sub more than say a defender, Wenger added. You substitute a striker more than you would a defender because we always have to provoke, to defend, to attack. You have to create holes in the defenses. The strikers are more sub than others. Secondly, he was in an adaptation period where he felt that without any objective measurement that sometimes he struggled a bit more in the second part of the game, especially in the last 20 minutes, to create the movement he can. He put that down to an adaptation period. It was not so much physically, that didn't drop so much, it just looked like he was a bit less sharp. Copyright 2018 The Arsenal Football Club Plaque. Permission to use quota tunes from this article is granted subject to appropriate credit being given to www.arsenal.com as a source. First team stars Hector Bellerin, Calum Chambers and Rob Holding paid a special visit to Arsenal Soccer School Dubai, where they treated hundreds of children in attendance to a special lesson in how to play the Arsenal way. The players spent the morning at Emirates 7's facility taking part in a live training session before passing on some top tips to the young students on what it takes to become a professional footballer. The visit concluded term double program on a high note and set the stage for an exciting third term. Arsenal Soccer School Dubai (ASS) kicked off in 2009 as a joint venture between Emirates and Arsenal, and is open to boys and girls of all ages and abilities. Since then, more than 2,000 children have passed through the doors of this prestigious school. A number of first-team players have visited ASS to train students and attend exclusive meet and greet sessions, with recent visits by Mesut Ozil in 2016, and both Nacho Monreal and Danny Welbeck in 2015. The ASS training program is also designed to help aspiring young footballers develop and sharpen their essence on the pitch, ensuring they have a strong platform and support system to reach there. Sporting potential. Competitive matches are regularly held against opposing teams to expose the students to different styles of football, and development squads are selected to help to raise the standard of play. ASS is permanently based at 7's and is led by former Arsenal midfielder head coach Ian Selly. Online registration for the third term is now open, and the program will run for 12 consecutive weeks, commencing Monday 2 April 2018. Copyright 2018 The Arsenal Football Club Plaque. Permission to use quota tunes from this article is granted subject to appropriate credit being given to www.arsenal.com as a source. Congratulations to Henrik Mkhitaryan, who's been voted Armenia's Footballer of the Year for 2017. The playmaker is the current captain of the Armenian national team and is also their all-time top goal scorer with 25 goals in 70 appearances. Varastatarian came in at third with 25 points and Tigran Bashikyan picked up second place with 35 points, but Mkhitaryan won by a landslide, recording 190 points. This is the 7th consecutive year that he's received the award, and it's the race of his career to date. It is a great honor because it means you've achieved something, Mkhitaryan said. You've accomplished something important for the country and your followers. I am very happy to be the children's hero. I was a kid too, so I know what those feelings are. I too had heroes. I wanted to be like some football player or a hero. With thanks to Hora Khashatrayan for the material. You can see more of his photographs here. Copyright 2018 The Arsenal Football Club Plaque. Permission to use quota tunes from this article is granted subject to appropriate credit being given to www.arsenal.com as a source. We can now confirm that our Premier League match against West Ham United has been moved for live television coverage. The match, which was to take place at Emirates Stadium on Monday, April 23, will now take place as under Arsenal v West Ham United Sunday, April 22 kick-off klockan 1:30 live on 7 Sports. Download our fixtures to your calendar. Copyright 2018 The Arsenal Football Club Plaque. Permission to use quota tunes from this article is granted subject to appropriate credit being given to www.arsenal.com as a source.